ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. On them, he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. He continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate. It's going to be a hard group to beat.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it in, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On the give, this is Allen. And he's not going to get there.
He's going to throw this one. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion? He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bills will extend their lead as time expires in the half. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball...
That's caught at the 25. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2. They'll try and throw it here. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here. To throw, here's Nix. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is scooped up by the Bills. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bills are running them out of the building. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Into the air here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught. Touchdown! The Bills keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in...
He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Back now, pressure on its way.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. They're going to try and run. Well, he's been the workhorse on this. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Howard, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And it's a big turnover. Back to throw. Howard. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to it. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. Second and 9 now. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked. The big fella inside the 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a bit closer. May going to try to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Chiefs offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Chavez. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you... Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. There we go. The noise It's deafening. 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give them 6 points.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number. It's caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's got it. For this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play. Looking to throw. Howard. Oh, he still brings it in. Off the tip here on the deep shot. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there from 8 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, offensive to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Well, this game, it was well in hand early.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they'll bring a receiver in motion right. Lawrence will throw. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Back, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Trying to find Caldwell, but it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
He has the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. Racing down the left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. And now the Bills going for 2 again. Back to throw. And that pass is complete.
Into a great one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll try and throw it here. Caught, nice gain left side. Again, he's got room. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Bills trying to end this before the final quarter. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out. They're trying for 2. And to the surprise of nobody, they are in for 2 yet again. They're able to secure this kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, bro.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll run here on first down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have.
And in for the touchdown. And now the Bills going for 2 again. He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Second and 10 now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's caught at the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Back to throw. Chavez. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Chigakakwo from 3 yards out. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Throw on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Chavez. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Chavez. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it before going out of bounds. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. They would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. So Chavez. Cockrell holds it in left side. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 5. This will be caught at about the 6. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Chavez. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Here we go now as they will again try for 2. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be caught away. Room to run at the 50. And what a return. He's all
The touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping. And now the pressure gets there. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. One last throw here for Herbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once.
Passer.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss. That's
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Need only 2 now on 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And the end zone instead stopped at the 2. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bills threatening to run away with it already. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bills boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Racing them to the halftime locker room. Cardi down for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having.
in a fake. He laughed in the face of danger, though, with that call, and fortunately, his guys delivered.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. To the end zone time and again. What a showing. This is one of the elite games that we have seen from him. From the 34. Caught, nice gain left side. Here he goes again.
Push to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball in for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got? Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Ball's incomplete. Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that. He lost the football. This drive started, 1st and 10. Now this offense ready to head back out. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. And this one gets to the 30th
Call? Well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So it's the Bills who come away with the win.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he pushed it.
18-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up. It goes down as a loss of yards. On 3rd down, they'll set up. That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring. Here's 1st and 10.
13 yards. 1st down, Bill.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
They'll look to throw.
Bowman. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And that is no good. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw. Chavez. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Chigakonkwo. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Howard. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are... The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And look at this. Right away, a loose football is out of bounds. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Chavez. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Chigakonkwo as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Sherwood. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 3rd down and 1. Looking to throw. Chavez. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So
On the play. And the Falcons will have a first. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The tight end going in motion right. 2nd and 6 now. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. One final shot here. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. And the Lombardi Trophy is all theirs. We have a Super Bowl champion. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to the podium now to award a well-earned Lombardi Trophy to this worthy franchise. The champions of Super Bowl 67.
All right, so I kind of just wanted to after this video, you're going to see this right after you see all the games. I obviously went 17-0, but as you're, about to see in the pictures, I replayed none of these games, including the playoffs. The playoffs they won't show you, but I replayed none of them. I won the Super Bowl. Besides this Super Bowl, every single game that I won was at least above 30 points. I shut out another NFL team. and I shut that team out by 100 points. The last time I won the Super Bowl in the season previous was the first time I had scored 70 points in franchise mode Madden. And that was the most I thought I ever was going to get in a game. Well, not only did I surpass that record with the Cardinals game at 80 points, but that shutout was a 100-point shutout. The Raiders scored 0 points and I scored 100. In franchise mode with 6-minute quarters and accelerated clock. Most of the games, I think only one of them was exactly 30 points. But most of these games went over 30 points. I averaged almost 48 points per game. I finished first in the AFC offensive yards. I finished first in the defense in the entire league. And I finished third in offense in the entire league. I had, on average, about, I would say only one was, my worst completion percentage was 57%, and that was the first game. I hadn't played franchise mode in a while at that point, and had forgotten how to work it, but still won that game. That was the first game against the Patriots, and won the entire season. But I have, on average, about a 75 to 80% completion rate, with 3 or 4 of those games having a 90 or above completion percentage rate. And as you can see, I purposefully, well, not purposefully, but you know, I'm so smart. I can actually like manipulate the clock and score a certain amount of points. And especially if certain circumstances arise, I can toy with a defense. And that's what I did here to win the Super Bowl by 9, which is 1 point more than a score. So technically, I won by 2 scores. As you can see, I'm a 6-time Super Bowl champion, which means, you know, and I eventually will go back in the future. But I will most likely, based on what you're already seeing and are about to see on the pictures, I'll most likely go back and win another ring, which will put me at 7. I will tie Tom Brady, which is the only entity that has ever won 7 Super Bowls. And I'm already tied with the most Super Bowls in the NFL with the Steelers and Patriots at 6. And I won the MVP with the quarterback, and the Super Bowl MVP was the runner. Which hasn't happened in years. So yeah, just kind of wanted to just give a little insight to what you're about to see. Peace.